some of y'all complaining about the heat, y'all best get real familiar with this because a lot of y'all going to hell. It get hotter.
As you know, it's 1,000 degrees again, but worse. I'm on my pivot, which I don't know, which is over 2 hours long, so you already know what time I'm getting out tonight. I'm melting like Frosty. A lady comes outside, not a drop of sweat, nice cold house. You can feel it when she opens the door. Hey, yeah, I'm gonna need you to give me my neighbor's mail. They're all on vacation. Ma'am, I don't have orders to do, so I don't know you, I don't know them, I don't even know where I am. Oh, well, if you don't, it's gonna cause me to go way out of my way. Ma'am, why didn't they just put it on hold, on vacation hold? Oh, no, they don't do that. Okay, well, unfortunately, I can't help you right now. And she just keeps talking about her family and where they went. Ma'am, I don't know if you can see me, but I'm not going to be here till next season if you keep talking.
I just want to say shout out to all the UPS drivers, FedEx drivers, United States Postal Service, construction workers, sanitation workers who are out in this heat. I mean, if you're on the East Coast, I mean, we're dealing with a major heat wave right now. Temperatures are up from as low as 90 up to 100, feeling like 110, 115. It is brutal here. I could not imagine working outside, delivering mail for 8 to 10 hours a day in this type of blistering heat. Again, make sure you're keeping yourself hydrated and take your time and take your breaks.
You know what's the scariest thing? When your phone keeps sending you text message alert things saying you could pretty much die if you're outside today, and your entire job is to be walking outside today. Pray for me. If you ever want to see me again, pray for me.
I have a question and I never understood this. Why in 2025 do not all delivery vehicles have air conditioning? You know, you see these FedEx trucks, I see the UPS trucks, and a lot of these guys and gals are driving, with one of the doors open. And I'm like, it's 100 degrees, it's 95 degrees outside. Why don't these trucks have air? If anybody knows the rationale behind that, is it just the company being cheap? Is it, some type of method behind the madness as to why these delivery vehicles do not have air conditioning? If you know, let me know in the comments below. I appreciate it.
What's up, my postal fam? Stay cool out there. Today the heat index is supposed to get up to 110 degrees. So stay hydrated. I had to upgrade my fans from the little fan to the big fan. So I have these here, this here is the best. You gotta stay hydrated, so you gotta keep this very good. Just another one. Gotta keep your coconut waters for hydration. And I got plenty of water to snack on. So everybody stay hydrated and stay safe. Have a good day.
Shout out to her. But this is a damn shame that she got about 6 fans in this mail vehicle. There's no reason why they cannot provide air conditioned vehicles for these drivers. Again, they're out in the blistering heat for, again, like I said, 8 to 10 hours at a time. There's no way that you should have these fans. And I know those are turbo fans, and they're good and dandy, but nothing is like air conditioned. I mean, again, I really want to know the reason why these mail trucks and these UPS and FedEx vehicles do not have air conditioning in them. And I know a lot of people were upset. I just did a video recently with the sanitation workers in Philadelphia going on the strike. And they're asking for, I think it was a 32% increase over the next 4 years. And some people felt like that was too much. But just imagine being a sanitation worker, walking around probably 10, 12 miles a day in this type of heat. And then on top of that, you're dealing with trash. I mean, I can only imagine trash leaking out from the bottom of the bag, the smell, the heat. I mean, Sherelle Parker paid them people their money, man. It's no way that you should be doing a job like that for 16, 17, $18. And now I know they agreed to do it, but again, we're city of Philadelphia. Cost of living is not cheap. That is a major city. Those guys and gals should definitely be getting paid more. Pay them their money.
Lewis, the branch president of the National Association of Letter Carriers in Dallas, says Jacob died while working his routes on Saturday.
That's what's so devastating is because when he left home, no one ever thought this was happening.
Dallas Fire Rescue got a call around 4:30 in the afternoon about a man unconscious in the 2500 block of Medical District Drive. We're told they tried to give him CPR, but he died at the hospital. Temperatures were in the 90s that day. Was this a heat-related death?
We're not sure. But what I am sure of, it was hot. It was hot that day.
Lewis did tell me his truck had working AC. Jacob's death, almost 2 years to the day, after Dallas USPS letter carrier Eugene Gates collapsed and died delivering mail on his routes in Lakewood.
Normally when something happens or something tragic, it doesn't repeat itself. But this time it did.
Lewis says Taylor's family is having an autopsy done to figure out why he died. And she prays no more tragedies like this happen. In Dallas, I'm Richard Solomon.
Absolutely sad, absolutely tragic. My heart goes out, my condolences go out to both families. I actually remember that gentleman, Eugene, 2 years ago when it was across the news that he died. He was actually working overtime. It wasn't even his assigned shift. He was picking up some extra hours at the post office and wind up collapsing and dying from heat exhaustion. Again, if you're out in these type of elements, man, you really got to make sure you're properly hydrated, taking care of your body. And again, make sure you're taking breaks. If you don't feel well, look, go home. Call your dispatch, call your manager, and let them know somebody got to finish this route because you got to take care of yourself first. It's honestly, sadly, these jobs do not care about you. They will have you they will have you easily replaced. So do not put your life on the line if you're not feeling right. Just make sure you take care of yourself first, man.
I promise you, it is so hot out here right now. I had to pull over and like go on a break or a lunch because you know how when you falling asleep or like if you cuddling or whatever and your arm start to go to sleep, so it start to feel like it's going to sleep. I start feeling that in my whole body, like in my chest, and I'm like, oh shit, this is giving like, I don't know if it's giving like stroke, like this shit never happened to me before. So I'm just like,
it's giving heat exhaustion.
Let me pull the fuck over, drench myself with water and all that other shit. Drink water. I had a big ass bottle of Essentia water. Customer just gave me this. I'm in front of her door right now. Said all that to say, delivery drivers, be safe out here. Yo, be safe out here.
Shout out to the customers that look out for their delivery drivers, look out for their mailmen, and have them some nice cold water, some Gatorades. That small gesture, I'm sure, goes a long way.
Bitch, not I almost died. No, I'm gonna have to, yo. Yeah. I had to talk about it another time though, but I was almost a goner. Ambulance had to come save me. But we here, we live to see another day. Survivor. I'm not gonna give up.
I mean, he's laughing, but it's a very serious matter. I mean, he could have died from heat exhaustion. As you see, he still has the IV still in his arm. They have to get this man fluids. Again, take care of yourself in these type of dangerous temperatures. Again, I know you may think that you're young, you're invincible, but look, no one is safe out here when you're dealing with these type of temperatures. You got to make sure you're protecting yourself and looking out for your best interests.
Y'all, what in the fuck is going on with the U.S. Postal Service? This man is most likely dead in that white van because he didn't have any air conditioning. What the fuck is going on? I am shaking, excuse my appearance, but I just went out to take my dog on a walk, and I'm so upset.
I just went to take my dog on a walk, and I walked by the Postal Service van, and there is people standing outside, people yelling, and this man is passed out in the van. And as I keep going around the building, I come back, and like someone's like, they already called the ambulance, they're already on the way. I come around again, and they are trying to resuscitate this man. I think this man has passed on. What in the world is going on with the U.S. Postal Service? I've seen so many videos of people's trucks breaking down, people not having AC. It is 99, it feels like 103 degrees today. Why aren't we taking care of our Postal Service workers? I don't understand. And I'm saying this and I'm shaking and I'm so upset because my grandmother is retired from the Postal Service. She worked there for 40 some odd years, and I've always held that up as a great institution. This is one of our largest institutions, and we're not taking care of our Postal Service workers. Without them, nothing moves. There would be no FedEx. There would be no UPS. There would be nothing moving with the mail without these Postal Service workers. And it's like, no one takes care of them. Why are they having videos of people's trucks breaking down in Philadelphia? I think she was. Why is this man outside of my building probably deceased because there's no AC in his truck? Why aren't we taking care of our Postal Service workers? Why people complain about, oh, well, they have bad attitudes, because they're not working at full staff. They are cutting the funding for the U.S. Postal Service workers to the point where they don't even have enough one person working the counter. They give them time limits on when they need to get to certain places. They have to get there at a certain time so mail can be delivered. I understand that. But if you're not giving them the resources to be able to do that safely, it doesn't matter. These are people too. They are the without Postal Service, nothing moves. Without the U.S. Postal Service, nothing moves. Take care of our Postal Service workers.
She's 100% spot on. And that's the question I posed in the beginning of the video. I don't understand how in 2025 you don't have air conditioning in these Postal Service vehicles, these FedEx vehicles, and these UPS vehicles. It's no excuse as to why you cannot have air conditioning in all these vehicles and expect people to deliver mail in 90, 100-degree plus temperature. It's truly sad that we're seeing now. This is the third person that has probably passed away from some type of heat exhaustion due to having to work in these extreme temperatures and not even having a chance to, at least when they get back to their vehicle, to have air conditioning. But let me know what you think in the comments below. I would definitely want to hear from my construction workers, my delivery drivers, any tips and tricks that you could give in the comments below to help people beat the heat. Let me know. I look forward to hearing from you. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share.